Hi everybody, welcome back to Happy Bake Day, or every day is a happy bake day. Did you get a chance to check out my recipe from last week where we made delicious pumpkin cheesecake swirled loaf cake? If you missed that episode, of course, you can check it out right here. To continue this festive Thanksgiving season, I have another delicious pumpkin recipe for you, but this time savory. We're going to be making delicious, savory, pumpkin sage biscuits with caramelized shallots. For that, you will need the following ingredients: 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of fresh sage chopped, 1 teaspoon of fresh rosemary chopped, 1/4 cup of caramelized shallots, 1/2 cup of cold Kerrygold garlic herb butter cubed, 3/4 cup of pumpkin puree, 1/3 cup of buttermilk, and you won't see here, but 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter melted. Our first step is to preheat the oven to 425 degrees. In a large bowl, combine your flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, sage, rosemary, and caramelized shallots. Mix until your flour has well coated everything. Next, add in your cubed butter and use either your hands or a pastry cutter to cut in the butter until your flour has formed kind of large chunks. Then set it aside. Next, you're going to combine your pumpkin and your buttermilk in a small bowl. Mix until everything is well combined, then add your wet mixture to the dry. Use either a spatula or your pastry cutter to mix in your wet ingredients until your flour has just gotten moistened and this is ready to be kneaded. You're going to lightly flour your countertop and you're going to turn out your dough. Use your hands to knead your dough just a few times, 6 times, 8 times, but really no more than 10, until your dough is a little sticky. If it's too wet, you can add in a little bit more flour, about a tablespoon at a time, until it's just a little sticky. Once your dough is ready, use your hands to pat it out into a circle that's about 1 inch thick. Use a biscuit cutter that's 2¼ inches wide and cut out as many shapes as possible. Place your cut biscuit dough onto a baking tray that's been lined with some parchment paper. Once you're done, this is ready for baking. You're going to bake your biscuits in the preheated oven for 16 to 20 minutes or until they are beautifully golden and you'll see them a little puffed up. Once your biscuits have finished baking, you're going to immediately brush them with your melted butter. Let your biscuits cool on your tray for about 5 minutes and then these are ready for eating. And with that, our savory biscuits are done and ready to be enjoyed. The tops just got such a beautiful golden brown color. You can see they did rise a little bit with the butter and all that baking powder. The aroma from the sage, which is just one of my favorite seasonal herbs, is magical. And then the caramelized shallots are going to be such a nice flavor with this pumpkin puree to really give these such a savory, lovely twist. These are going to be great for breakfast. Make them into a breakfast sandwich, maybe a little bit more garlic herb butter or some Boursin cheese. Either way, you can't go wrong. Thank you so much for joining me today while we made our savory pumpkin sage biscuits with caramelized shallots. Don't forget to like the video or subscribe to my channel if you had fun baking with me today. I appreciate each and every single subscriber as you join me on this journey from banker to baker. Don't forget to visit my website or follow me on social media for this and all of my other Thanksgiving ready recipes. Until next time, I hope you have a very happy bake day.